Hello everybody and welcome again to another Train Simulator 2016 video. Today we're going to be driving this beautiful Class 37 425 named Concrete Bob, or otherwise named as Sir Robert McPhee, on this service, driver training service of 2 Golf 03 1214 Great Yarmouth to Lowestoft, on the beautifully made Wherry Line by Armstrong Powerhouse. Just set my train up ready for us to depart. I'll keep the driver reminder as we have a red signal, as you can see, a class 153 coming in. So if we go into F9, you can see we are at Great Yarmouth and our train coming in. As you remember, we started off in the last video here in Norwich, and we worked our way over to Great Yarmouth via here at Acon. Today we're going to come down this next line down to Reedham and then down to Lowestoft. So that is our plan for today. There we go, we can see clearly the class 153 coming in nicely. So yes, it's been an interesting run this. Of course, this video is made quite advanced to my last load of it compared to my other videos. This is due to, when this is being posted up, I'll be currently on holiday, so I'll be out at Cyprus, so I won't be about at all. I'll be in much warmer climates. Anyway, let's get into the F1 and let's see what it says. Hello driver, first things first, press the T key to open the doors and wait for the right of way. Here are your booking times. Great Yarmouth 12:14, Bramley Arms 12:21 12 to 12:23 departure, Reedham 12:29 12:53 departure, Haddiscon 13:02, Somerleyton 13:06, and Outerboard North 13:13, followed by Lowestoft 13:18. Please note that due to the platform length at Bramley Arms, procedure is not to open the doors, but to let anyone board and disembark using the guard's door on the BSO coach behind your locomotive. Please make sure this coach is lined up with the platform, then to simulate what will occur in passenger service. Also, at this station, you need to wait for book time. So there we go. Probably pronounced most of those stations wrong. I apologise for that. I'm not really known of the area. But I'm enjoying this beautiful route run down last time we came. So as we're down to the beach, we're going to go on down to another beach, pretty much. There's the guard. Let's give it a bit of throttle. Brakes off. Lovely sound of the 37 there. Get back in cab. So yeah, we only got 50 mph speed limit leaving here, so won't be revving it up too hard, as of course, that was a bit of a nasty bit of track work there. Yeah, like I said, we only got 30 mph speed limit, 50 mph speed limit here, so we won't be going too fast. No revving it hard. I've been trying to make this video for a while, but it's been crashing lately. Let's just take off the accelerator. Signal up to clear, and the sign saying R for the down to Reedham branch. Lovely sound of the jointed track, of course. may also hear more sounds recently outside as I've opened the window in my room where my computer is, as it's quite warm. Well, you probably all know about it, but of course the week I'm filming this, the climate is a bit warmer lately, so to get some air in, I've opened the window a bit. So you may hear some sounds from outside and everything. Keep an eye and make sure we go over that 50 marker. I think we're safe to go. Rev up. There you go, accelerating hard. I love the sound of the wind down, of course. It's my favourite bit of that. Yeah, no, as I was saying, I've been trying to make this recently and it's been crashing. And I think I might have solved the problem, but I'm touching wood to make hope I have and get this video up and done. But this is probably my 6th or 7th attempt to do this video. It's been a bit poor lately. I think it was a bit of there was a driver error with my keyboard, which wasn't updated to Windows 10, as I've updated the computer to Windows 10 recently, and because of that it just, yeah, didn't want to work. Keep it slow, we got to wait for the 60, as we only got 50 mph speed limit along here, 50 coming up in a bit, 60 sorry, coming up in a bit. There goes the line to our left, which was what we took last time through Acon. And to Norwich. Probably cleared it, yeah. Accelerated hard again. Just love the wind down on the turbo. We're looking at the reversed engine now. We'll stick on this side. It's a beautiful day driving, you can see outside in our service. It's a beautiful day actually outside in general. It's just blue and sunny as what the scenario shows at the moment, to be honest. Slow down to 20. Has there been track work lately? A bit more notch on. Just not far away. Put a bit more on. You can just see it now. And there we go. The 20 mph restriction zone. Quite under it. Took the brake off, if you notice, quite gently down, put it into this first stage and then let it off. If you take it off straight away, off from where you had it, past the first stage and then off, I've noticed this train jerks like anything, and so of course it wouldn't be comfortable at all for passengers. So just let it down and then let it off. And alright, we're under the way, quite a bit underneath the speed limit, but it gives us a bit more time to accelerate up when we come to the T a bit earlier and get onto that power quicker. So I'm not really too fussed. Beautiful day, looking at that Lovely river there. I'm pretty much safe to say we can rev up now. Can't see Bremley Arms yet, but it'll be coming up in a bit. There it is, not far ahead, so we've got to keep an eye out where on that. Still can accelerate a bit, can't really see it on the board thing, but just zoom in. It should be just down by here where I'm pointing out with the cursor, so keeping an eye on that. It's pretty much shut off when we hear the AWS on. Just coming up. So we're going to slow it down to our coach that's right behind us, so bear in mind that and it's a very short platform, so you've got to take this in account when you're coming into this station, this halt. Take away the hub, it's a bit cheaty. I've been trying to learn this quite well. It's hard to work out where to slow down properly, because apart from that little hub then, because if you look, it's not much about to show you this is the better braking stop. Because if you come in now and start braking, you're coming in a bit too fast for where you need to stop with the coach you've got behind you, so it's quite an hard one at the moment. I like to come in a bit slow and steady, but it's controlled. We'll take the brakes off. And we'll put it back on again. There's the platform. I hate it that it puts us in this back coach, but it's the best way we're going to see where we're coming in on this. That is a beautifully perfect stop. So we go. Bring the hub up, so we might to make sure that we do leave here on time. So we are booked to leave by now, so we won't be holed up for too long. Right away. So yeah, it was a lovely stop there. It'd be hard to judge it from this bit, but yeah, that was a lovely start. If you could have this side, like front cab there, it'd be perfect. It was always what they messed up on that, on this 37. Just love the acceleration on this beast of an engine. Get rid of that hub. And that's full power. Just a beautiful beast this thing is. Now, as we remember, the speed limit along this whole line is 60, so we got to make sure we stay under 60, but we can speed up to 60, so it's quite nicely. Yeah, that's another thing I meant to say. Like, in the last video, you might have heard me constantly talking about making this whole video 3-parter. Let's do my favourite bit. Just love that. Yeah, so as we're saying, you might have noticed in my last video, I pretty much was talking about making these all 3-parter video. I was talking to a good old friend of mine recently when I went to the St Philip's Marsh Open Day, and on the bank holiday Monday. Anyway, he was turning around saying, like, if he never watched the first part, he probably wouldn't watch the other parts. Now, compared to this in really all part videos, like, it is, but it isn't, you know, it's all separate scenarios. I thought, yeah, he wouldn't watch the next one because of it. And I thought, well, if I scrap that, at least now it would run. If you missed the one, you could still watch. If you missed last week's one, you could still watch this week's one, and you could probably catch up because you would have gone, oh, well, you've done that bit of line and everything like that. So I thought I'd leave it, just take it out, but still run them in the sequence they're supposed to be, but of course take it out saying like, oh, part 1, part 2, and this, that, the other, so everyone can enjoy watching them as we go along. So, and yeah, it was alright. He was a good friend of mine, and yeah, I do like hearing feedback of what people like. Please don't hesitate to comment below on my videos of what you like and what you don't like, and how you would like to do it. Because end of the day, it's your enjoyment as well to watch these videos. I make them, and I do enjoy making them and everything like that, but it is... Sorry, just slowing down harshly here because we're not far away from the red signal. The signal thing's over there, so you can pull back on the brake a little. Here's a caution. Now we can pull back a lot, slowing us down for that train to come along, so we can take it easy now. The braking force should clear in a sec. Cleared, so they slow us down again. Oh, approved. Right, okay. Took a while for him to change it, but yeah, pretty much was a bit. Should have put a bit more braking force, not just assume there. A bit bad on my side there. But no, like I was saying, yeah, 15 coming up. I'm just making sure though. Like I was saying, like, if you have an opinion of how you want the videos done, please do not hesitate for messaging and putting a comment. There's a red signal there. Approve. Okay. Well, I did improve, so give. Yeah, please do not hesitate for putting, like, how you would like, what certain things you want to watch, and this, that, the other. If you think I've done too much of one type of thing, please do not hesitate to comment. Like, alright, if you comment on this video, it may take me a while to, like, read the comments, as, like I said before, I am currently on holiday. It's 15, I'm going too fast. Very bad of me. Red signal again. I think the signals are pretty much failed on this bit here. It doesn't like us doing that kind of run over at all. Maybe because the other train coming the other way. Let's tab to see if it was clear. It is clear. It's just not showing clear. Yeah, do not hesitate to comment and saying what you like and don't like and stuff like that, because I won't take offence of anything at all, of course, you know, and I would love to know your opinions. Alright, let's read what it says. Hello driver, you are booked to sit here until 12:53, but after a quiet word with the signalman, he says he should be able to get you away to Lowestoft around 12:45. Swap ends and realise then and wait words. Oh, I missed half of that. So I'm guessing we can open. We're going to go early, but let's pull up quite far as there was a signal on the platform end, and we need to bring that up. Come on, I need you to come up a bit more. Let's try and clear signal that's down the bottom half. Ah, that's perfect. Lovely. On the reds. Right, let's change ends like it said. I'm pretty sure I need to push T here, don't I? Yes, I do. Faffing about there. Right, let's change ends. Oh, wrong button. That's better. Let's put the light on. Oh, I still didn't clear that signal. Needed to still go up a bit more. Oh, I got up quite a bit, I have to admit. I was hoping to try and clear that. But, yeah, I couldn't get any further with the thing. Coach be off. So, I did try and get as much as I can up. Anyway, set up our train quickly. All set up for us to depart. I suppose we'll just sit here until the time goes down. That just reminds us too long how long we got. So yes, if you have any idea how you want the videos to come, please don't, like I said, don't hesitate to comment and what you like, and yeah, I do not mind if you, even if you turn around. I love it if people can promote my channel. I'm not going to force you to do that or anything like that, but if you think other people may enjoy also watching it, please don't hesitate to pass a message on and everything, and send on my videos and stuff. I'm totally grateful. Anyway, like I said before, I went to St Philip's Marsh Open Day. It's bank holiday on Monday the 2nd of May. I did take a few photos. I don't think my Flickr account is attached to this. I'll try and link it on the descriptions of this. Try and do the videos before I go. Can't promise too much because I still not finished packing yet. But if I'm ahead of myself, I'll send you the put the photos, put the link in this, and then you'll be able to flick through the photos. I'm sorry about that. Bit of a cough, tickly cough then. But yes, like I said, I went there. Beautiful day. Well, shame about the rain. It was overcast as anything, and it rained about good after lunchtime, and it started raining, and that pretty much put a dampener for the rest of the day, really, near enough. I did leave about round that time. But I did go early, and there was a lot of people. So I had work trying to get some photos and everything, but I did manage it, so that was, that was a plus. But yes, we did go out and did go in and see it at St Philip's Marsh, which was really, really good, and was very. I tell you one thing: if they ever do one like that again, I would probably go again, because I could recommend it quite easily. But yeah, it was really good. course, Great Western it is now, but I was going to say First Great Western, but Great Western. Of course, they had their trains there, so they had the power car 43188 in Great Western colours. Virgin Trains East Coast had theirs, 38300 was there. Network Rails, that woman's just spinning around, isn't she, in front of us. And so's the bloke there. Hang on, let's pull back a bit, and we won't get so much, spin around then. What was I saying? Network Rails 43, 43013, 43423 Grand Centrals. It's called Valenta, I believe. That one. 43048 East Midlands Trains HST Power Car, and of course 4100 the prototype by the 125 group was there. They were the HSTs that were there, and of course they unveiled, you've probably seen it, one of the other train HSTs they had as a plaque, as to remember the designer, Sir Kenneth Grange. Number 43002 was put in the back in the original British Railway colours, and all, like back in the old days and all, which looked beautiful in its old blue British Railway colours. It's called banana split or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, it was really enjoyable. I'm still trying to get a photo of that on the main line. I think it's I'm trying to do it before I go on holiday, but I think it's gonna end up being after I come back, which is a shame. But I've been trying to do it before I go. But they had a Class 40 there, 40013, 46, 46045, 47, 773, 50, 05, 049 Defence, Class 35 a high mech, D7017, GBRF Class 66 West Somerset Railway. I can't remember the number of that one, sorry. They had a Class 50 there, of course, in Great Western Railway's new livery colour, 158232. Had a Class 31 by the Great Central Railway, not Great Central, Gloucester and Warwickshire Steam Railway, 31162. Great Western Railway's Class 158 in springboard livery, which is what the charity was for, this whole event. 158798. They also had 208 shunters, 08663 and 08822. One was in BR Blue and the other is in Intercity colours. 166 204 in Great Western colours. 57 I should say. 57 603 I can never say it, Castle. Sorry about that. In Great Western colours as well. And they also had Royal Scot there, which was lovely to see. But yeah, it was a very enjoyable day out. I would love them to do more like that again, because it was really nice to watch, nice to go around and see the whole thing running and how it all worked. Well, just seeing all the trains. Like I've seen the prototype in National Rail Museum years and years and years ago, but I've never seen it out and about, and I never heard it really start up with its Valenta engines, and they had it running when it was there with its Valenta engine screaming away, and I'll tell you one thing. It's one of those signs you never forget, but you half miss, we should say. You know, I half miss hearing that beautiful scream of the Valenta coming through like Newport and stuff like that. And there was a point where it took me back to my childhood in the 90s. Shows my age then. Being in Newport Station and seeing a Valenta, intercity HST with a Valenta engine screaming out because they were revving out. At the same time, there was a 37. Funny enough, a 37 we're driving right now, and in Phoenix Railway colours, and that was revving away, and the Valenta screaming away, and one were revving and the other was screaming, and they were doing it like, you know, against each other, and it was quite. It put me back in my old childhood. You know, pretty much you would have like the intercity screaming either going to Swansea or going back to London Paddington, and you'll have the 37s running on the steel trains back from Llanwern and heading off to Port Talbot, or going to the docks, or even going into the Godfrey Road sidings that's by the old station, which no longer exists anymore. But it was one of those things. It was really weird, back in the old days kind of style, and yeah, it was good. It was sounds that you do miss, we should say. How long we got left? Oh, still got a bit. Well, I don't know. It said a bit, but yes, it was a very enjoyable event. I tell you, I would want to go to more railway open days. Like that was pretty much the first one I've ever gone to. Well, tell a lie. I did go to Tyseley before, and it was good. I was expecting more, but it was good. But I was expecting more, we should say. But no, I really enjoyed this. Royal Scot felt on its own because you should have had Lord Ashton Hall and Earl of Montedgecumbe to be there at the event, but because they weren't there, it just meant that it was the Royal Scot, and it just felt a bit lonely. Like it was the only steam engine in a massive diesel like event. And alright, you had a queue for a mile long to go in the cab of the Royal Scot and the steam engine. And I think if you had the other two, it wouldn't seem so lost. And secondly, you know, you wouldn't have so many people queuing up for one. You know, you could go around in all the different cabs. So yeah, it would have been better if they had the other engines, but sadly say they weren't there, didn't attend, so just the one steam engine. But it was, yeah, I did enjoy it. I was tempted to go in cabs for some of the train. I did notice people queuing up to go in the cab of the Virgin power car, 43-300, I believe it was. Hang on, just having a quick look in my notes. Yes, and you know, I was tempted to go in there, you know, because there's not much chance, unless you know someone very well, to get a chance to go in a cab, but it's not a common thing you'd be able to do. And I thought to myself, yeah, I could go in a cab. I know you could go in a cab on a HST on here and everything, but it would have been nice to go in a real one. But the queue, well, it was sizable queue, and it was raining, but it was full of like parents taking their kids to go on it. I thought it would look odd, me, a 27-year-old bloke on his own, wanting to go in a cab of a train just to have a look around with a camera, with his friend maybe, to take photos. But I thought, pretty much grown men queuing up to go in there when it's all kids, and I think that kind of put me off. And I'm not going to say that was bad. I like the people taking their kids to them all like that. But yeah, it did, you know, but I thought it would look a bit weird if I was queuing up. And alright, I wish I did, but end of the day, I did, you know, I enjoyed the event as it is and taking photos, so I can't really moan too much. Right, off we go. So we're taking out of emergency brake. Hello, driver. Reedham Junction signal box speaking. You may depart Lowestoft now. I shall clear Romeo Juliet 28, the shunter signal in front, as soon as you start moving. Lovely. So let's take the Y key off. So we've sounded our horn and off we go. So let's accelerate. I'm guessing that is that signal we can see right in front of us. Yep, he's cleared it, so we can keep it going up to 50 miles per hour. It's a bit of a weird shadow, a circle light through the middle there. I'm guessing it's supposed to simulate light coming through the vents, but there we go. So just past the signal box then. Like I said before, this is a beautiful line. It's a bit pricey, and would I buy the full price? Well, obviously not, because I waited for it to go on a promotional sale. But I would, yeah. If you really live local, I'm guessing you probably would buy it. But yeah, other than that, I would say, like, you probably would. It is well worth it. Get it on when it's on a promotional sale, and it is a good thing to buy. So we'll put it at that. I do wish they make more routes. Driver, you are now running early. Please discard your book timings and depart from Haddiscott, Summer Leighton and Outerbourne North as soon as the doors close and the guard gives you the whistle. Certainly. Pretty sure. Yeah, we could go up to 60, but it's 20 mile per speed limit coming up, so we won't rev up too hard. So of course there's the line we came down earlier on from Great Yarmouth, and now we're just going on this way, the double line which we saw the class 153 go along, back going down to Lowestoft. I love the squeal of the wheels. So let's shut down the accelerator because it's only a 20 mile per hour speed limit now. See, I love it. Like if chain like going this, I love looking around the camera like that. You can't look around it properly. I suppose the best way I could do it is F5 it, do that. You know, it's not the same being in a cab looking back. So, I feel like normal day kind of, you know, when you're front cab, you get the front window, when you're special enough to get the front window and you can look out and see the acceleration. Oh wow, we're going to go over a swing bridge now. It's quite stunning. Accelerator back on again. Reedham Swing Bridge. I guess that's its own little signal box. Oh, hang on, I'm accelerating too hard, it's only a 20. Put those brakes on. Getting a bit away of myself there. And we're on a bit of a downhill section, so bad me. Slap on the wrist there. Quite a long way back this speed up board, so got a long way to chuggle along. Left crossing, yeah. Little two-tone. So slowly coming along. Ooh, look at that double level crossing there. There's a 60 mile per hour ball coming up. accelerator on because we are quite low down, so. Speed back up to 60. See, I bet people in this window are going mental with the thrashing sound. We're going to follow a river along down now, see? Quite a lovely looking river. Pretty much straight bit of track now. Gorgeous sound. Wait for it. Oh, turbo wind down. Just gorgeous sounds. Sure, yeah, had a Scott coming up. Yeah, I thought it would be because there's the road bridge ahead. Coming much faster than if you went on the boat along the river there. Braking, first stage. I'm guessing that's kind of like a bypass, like kind of way, bridge up high so we can get across the boats. You can see the station right ahead. Braking power. Pull it off. There's the S-car mark. Need a walk down bit, love. We're not a DMU service, sadly. Well, we only just got across the cross. I knew you had to pull up a little bit more than the S-car mark, so we would clear the crossing a bit. A bit of planning there. Try to stop the braking being jerky or anything. Sorry, mate. Sorry, love. You missed the train. Stop trying walking up to it. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Quite a bit more acceleration. I'm getting a bit of a hint. No, you can't catch us. You're not allowed, love. Bye. Ta-da! We're gone. There, you ran out of platform now. No chance. Oh, look at the clack from it. Oh, looking at the ceiling. See the river and oh, a beautiful windmill there in the corner. Beautiful. Yeah, got a low slow down for another swing bridge soon. So we've got a green light signal ahead, not far away. One in port. Gradient take it. Now we'll take the brakes off now. I love the rumble sounds across the bridges. Quite authentic. And there's Summerleyton, I think it is. Yeah, it is. So let's put the brakes back on because we need to slow it down for the station. This is a steep gradient down. A bit more braking force on. Be a terrible driver, wouldn't it, on this? Be out behind it at the window most of the time. Back into the first stage. A bit more. Best car mark. Bit overshot in a little. Just making sure I clear the thing. Yep, cleared it lovely. So they see people can still cross the crossing. Don't wanna get in the way, especially with this thing. It's quite long now because you've got the two cabs and everything like that. I guess the signal sight on the other side because it'd be quite blind coming by there if it was on this side of the line and you're looking down. I'm guessing the signal sighted that side so you can actually see it. No one trying to catch us last minute. Oh yeah, we are gone back up to 60. I didn't know if we got back up to 60 or still 20 then. Just making sure. Signals up for there's a train obviously going to come the other way in a bit. The backwards not doing anything now at the moment, it's just the front. Running off front engine. So we've got another stage to go, yeah. See if it does it. Oh no, it's doing something now. Now it's definitely doing something. Thrashing hard, that's what it's doing. Let's get us back up to speed. So at the moment we're having a clean run down. So we've just got Waterboard North left to do and Lowestoft. To be honest, you definitely hear these trains coming then, than just out you and its horn. But it's the thrashing sound. You didn't accelerate down enough then. Along. See, it's just a lovely sound of the jointed track. Inside and out, of course. So like I said, I just wish there was a bit more, you know, didn't look so bland in here. Photoed on textures. Would have been good if he went to town with this and updated it a bit. The amount nearly the charger for the bloody route, you'd think they would. But no. Updated the sounds at least, which is quite good. Still clagging it along. Clear stuff. Bit of a jonky little bit of track there. Look at it, we're side by side a lot. Sure I'm red, right? Yeah, 60. 153 going the other way. Don't know if anyone else does it, but it just gets a strange urge to like my hand up to wave to the other driver. You know, it's like what they do in real life, but I don't know what it is. It's just random. It's not like there's anyone actually there and you are just waving to your computer pretty much. Caution signal, so let's put those brakes on. Looks like a cautious signal to me, so let's bring that speed down. So slowing it down, coming in. Still cautious. Just keep an eye on it. Still not changing. Let's take the brakes off though. We are stopping well advanced at the moment. Bit of brake force again, I reckon. Oh, there we go. So coming into the next station. Outer border, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah. Otterley Border North. stopped a police car. Should I look up the road then? Ah, stop! Eek! Wasn't paying much attention to braking then. Well, our brake coach's door's off. Our first coach is off. There's a bit of an overshot there. There's got a chance of looking up the road. Yeah, not bad. That was a clear overshot on my part there. Very bad. Oh, there's a line there, another line there. That runs out of textures there. There goes over a river. That's nice. Won't give us the guard whistle while we're and everything if we don't have all coaches on. It's a very bad stop for me. I forgot that was like a normal TSO coach behind me, not a brake coach. Compared to how slow I was coming in as well, I should have kept that brake force on a bit earlier. That's still 60, no speed restriction yet. Another cautionary signal. For some random reason, my mouse just went slow for no reason at all. Cautionary signal, so we'll keep us slow. Looking out for danger. Green signal ahead though. Pretty sure there's a slow and there's no speed limit saying it, but I'm guessing we'd have to come into Lowestoft at least 15, so we'll coast it in. So we're nearly done our journey. That's, yeah, nearly done this whole section. There's one bar to run. I think the only mess up was me overshot in that station just then. Typical. 153 going the other way. I don't know if you could hear it, but there is just a class 66 actually going past the flat as we speak. I got Wherry Line not far away from me, and yeah, it is literally like a freight line, and 66 just revving on by just now with a load of coal. May hear the wheels squeaking because the window's open. You wouldn't really hear it in there, windows closed and everything, but yeah, it may be picking it up on the mic, which would be a bit worrying. So what time did we have to come into Lowestoft? 13:18. What's the time now? Not so early. I've been dawdling a little. Gonna go into platform 2. Let's get it down a little bit more now, speed. Oh shit, wrong button. Sorry about that. Nice and slow. Yes, there's only 2, 3, 4 platforms. 3 platforms. But it starts off at 2. I'm guessing that used to be where all the cars are. It used to be platform 1 then, originally. Right, let's put a bit of braking on now. That's just done, right? Shut this all off. And that's us here, at Lowestoft. So that was an interesting rundown to Lowestoft. It was a good old rundown. It's just a shame I messed up on the last station just now. Station just before here, went out of Borden and pretty much overshot the last coach. The first coach. Well done, driver. That's the second leg of the trip finished. You have an hour here before returning to Norwich. So taking the summer sunshine and make sure you're back by 14:12 to drive this third and final leg. Please load 03 2 Golf 0 to 14:12 Lowestoft, Norwich. Well, that will be our next video for next week, of course. Of course, I will be still on holiday, so if you do comment on this video, sorry about the delay, but I will get to them as soon as I can and reply back as soon as I can, of course. Right, that's me then, done and dusted for this whole little trip down to Lowestoft. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't hesitate to push the like button below. Even subscribe if you enjoy the videos, and comment below. Of course, like I said, comment below anything you would like to know, and anything else. Like if you think of I should do this or do that, please don't hesitate to comment below, like I said earlier on. So that's me all done and dusted at the moment. So until next week, see you again, and bye for now.